Hi there, everybody. Good time zone to you all. My name is Wayne Walker, and today is the 5th of the 5th of 23. And I said it that way because I keep on forgetting the name of the month. Wait, January, February, March, April, May. May. 5th of May. It's the 5th of May, guys. Ha. That totally didn't. That's totally not embarrassing that I don't know the months. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, how's everyone going today, though? I am doing another live commentary just because, from my end, I am a bit unwell. My fever's actually gone now. My fever is pretty much gone now, which is nice. But the issue, I mean, it's kind of going away now, which is good. But I do have stomach issues, which is kind of, well, actually, it's just straight up very, very annoying. But yeah, you know, in order to fill up the slot though, I did want to do another live commentary, so here we are. So let's just start off with something fun though. Today, let's start off with something fun. I got this idea, admittedly, while I was you know, on the toilet. Not gonna lie, I got this idea on the toilet. I was thinking to myself, wow, you know, I've migrated so many files from my phone to. Well, sorry, let me rephrase that sentence. I've migrated so much folders, right? Because I switched up phones a lot, and you know, the great thing about phones nowadays is that they typically have a pretty intuitive option, or app that lets you migrate your files and your contacts and everything over. So pretty much, I think I have memes, or I have a bunch of memes from, I don't know, like maybe at latest, maybe 5 to 6 years ago. I just have a bunch of memes on my phone. Nowadays, I don't really download or save a lot of newer memes, admittedly. But still though, my phone at the moment is a huge archive of memes. And I was thinking of maybe, you know what? Maybe what I should do in order to kind of make me go hee hee ha ha, maybe I should actually, maybe I should actually send myself these memes, right? So I think on email, right, you can schedule for some emails to be sent out at a later date. Maybe, for example, in like a month, right? In a month, I should schedule an email with a meme of, I don't know, whatever kind of cool, crazy cat meme that I have on my phone that I downloaded like 3 years ago, right? And I think I got this ID, quite honestly. I think I got this ID from Google, actually. I don't use an Android anymore, but when I had an Android, what I found kind of neat, but also kind of creepy about Google Photos is that it will, sometimes it will just straight up recommend you photos or quote unquote memories from a couple years ago, right? It's like, hey, do you remember what you did on, you know, like 3/3/2021? And I have a love and hate relationship with it, right? I have a love and hate relationship with it because there are times where it shows me photos that I took during the not so happy time for the world, right? So I remember it recommended me a photo from a few years back during that funky period of time in the world. And it was a selfie of myself. It was a selfie of myself, and I looked so damn depressed. Oh my god. Sorry, not to trauma dump on you guys, rule 2, but I looked so damn unhappy with myself. I looked so damn unhappy with life. And I just thought to myself, damn Google, why'd you gotta remind me of that terrible event, right? Why did you have to remind me of that terrible period of my life? Oh my god. Anyway, but so I'm not gonna send myself self-depreciating memes or anything like that. It's just gonna be like random memes, you know, or random kind of old vines or TikToks that saved on my phone. I think that'd be a pretty fun thing to do, right? A pretty fun thing to do. Maybe a bit of a pick me up, like, oh yeah, wow, that Bing Chilling TikTok meme was really funny, haha, classic Wayne, you know. I think that'd be a pretty fun thing to do. But let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you think that that's a great idea, or maybe if I have flies in my eyes. It's any comment is well appreciated. But yeah, also, but on a more serious topic, right? I guess on a slightly more serious topic, let's talk about inspiration, right? I'm pretty sure I've mentioned content creators who have inspired me before. But now I want to talk about not just, I kind of want to continue on that, right? Like people, or I guess you could say events or moments that kind of inspired me. And I think a great example of this, right? I think a great example of this is there was this VTuber, right? There's this VTuber called Aroran, or Aroran Des. He is from the Hollow Stars JP branch, and for his and he had a 3D debut, right? Because what a 3D debut is, to anyone unfamiliar with VTubers, it's basically where the VTuber typically is in like a full studio, and the 3D model is fully rigged and everything, right? It's fully tracked and everything. And, you know, it's overall a very, very fun event. And Aroran, right? Aroran, this goofy Italian man, this very, very goofy Italian man, decides, hey, for the beginning of my 3D, I'm gonna cover a song, and I'm gonna dance to it, right? Specifically, the song is called Shin Takarajima. I think it's by a band called Sakana Action, if I remember correctly. And the music video is kind of well known for spoofing I think it's like an old Japanese show, where they had like this kind of awkward shuffle dance at the beginning. And Aroran, by himself, right? By himself, covered that dance and that song. And it was also really funny as well, because it wasn't like, obviously, like, there's just one of him, right? There's one of him, but obviously in the studio, or in, I guess you could say, post-production or something, I guess you could say, they duplicated his model, because in the music video for Shin Takarajima, I think there's like 5 band members, or 4 or 5 band members, who are all doing this dance, this really awkward shuffle dance, you know? And yeah, so Aroran Des is like, hey guys, or I'd imagine, right? So I don't know the behind the scenes stuff, but Aroran Des is like, hey, duplicate me, give me 4 versions of myself just dancing here, and also change the backdrop, right? Change the backdrop as I'm doing this little jig. And honestly, I don't know why it's such a, I wouldn't call it an epic moment, right? I wouldn't call it like an epic VTuber 3D moment, but I think it just really exemplified fun, you know? Oh, sorry, my voice cracked there. But for lack of a better word, you know, for the lack of better words. So that sentence came in a bit rough there, but it was just fun. It was a genuine fun moment, and it really kind of really leaned into his goofy side, you know? Because he's like a goofy Italian guy, you know? That's basically his lore. Or at least up to that point, that was his lore. So yeah, I don't know why, but for a oh, I do know why. Again, because it was fun. But I remember for a good month or so, I would always rewatch that video, or his 3D live of him doing that little dance on the spot. It just kind of stuck with me, and it still does to this day. I think it still does. I think Aroran Des is a great VTuber. I think he's just a model content creator, honestly. He's always working hard. He's really improved his skills, not just as a streamer, but also as a singer, and even as a dancer, you could say, right? I think he's a great guy all around. But yeah. But then, oh, there's also another thing that kind of inspires me. It's a bit personal, but not too personal, don't worry. I'm not breaking rule 2 here. But I think it started, God, when did it start? When did I first see this person? It's this random stranger, right? Let me just come out and say, this is a random stranger that inspired me. I've never spoken to him before. But about 2 years ago, right? About 2 years ago, while I was on my run, I once encountered, or I ran past, an older fellow. I think he's definitely in his 40s, right? Maybe around late 30s or early 40s. Again, I don't know his exact name because he's a stranger to me, and I've never spoken to him. But it was just this guy in his late 30s or late 40s, and he was going for a run, right? He was going for a jog. And admittedly, not gonna lie, it was kind of at a slow pace. But just seeing him do that run was like, oh, cool. You know, I respect that, you know. It's kind of like when you go to the gym, and you just kind of have, because I don't know about you guys, right? But when I used to go to the gym, immediately, I would respect the people who were also in the gym with me, right? Because, you know, it doesn't matter how much you lift, or it doesn't matter how fast you can run. It's the fact that you're putting yourself out there, and you're willingly making that commitment to improve yourself, and to strengthen yourself, and to push you past your limits. I think that's incredible, like, honestly, just incredibly respectable, you know? But yeah, but it didn't just stop there, right? It didn't just stop there. As I kept on going for these runs, I would see this man, and he'd still be running, you know? And as time went on, right? As time went on, I noticed that he got new shoes. He got like better running shoes. And on top of that, he started wearing, I guess you could say, a more specialized running gear. And I think the last time I saw him, which was definitely this year, right? The last time I saw him, he was super tanned, right? He was super tanned. He looked his physique, right? His physique looks really good actually. It was like he looked really fit, at least compared to, you know, when I first saw him like 2 years ago. And look, and as well as that, right? But he was wearing a running singlet. And it was one of those running singlets that you can only get by participating in a race, right? Whether that be like half marathon, 5K, 10K. It was like one of those official running singlets that you get for free for participating in a race. And yeah, just seeing him, right? Just seeing this 40 to 50-year-old man just keep on pushing himself, right? And consistently as well. Incredibly consistently as well. Just seeing him go out for runs, and his pace getting a little bit faster every time, and him just looking, not gonna lie, more and more like a pro runner. Well, I don't know if he trains himself for marathons or half marathons or whatever, right? But the fact that he has actually officially participated in running events, given the vest that he was wearing, was oh sorry, not the vest. Given the singlet that he was wearing, is genuinely really impressive, really inspiring as well. I remember the moment I saw him in that vest. Oh, sorry. I realized that the moment that I saw him in the vest, and the moment that I recognized, like, oh crap, that's a singlet. So I keep saying vest, but that's a singlet that you can only get at a running event, right? The fact that he had that on kind of inspired me. It genuinely did inspire me to well, not at the moment, but definitely maybe sometime early next year or in the latter half of this year, I definitely want to go to a running event, right? Whether that be a 10K or 5K, or very ideally, a half marathon. I want to do that. I genuinely want to do that. And I'm not too fussed about my speed or my time. It's more so just me going out there and pushing myself to the limit, and also being surrounded by like-minded people, right? I think that's what I want to run after. No pun intended there. But anyway, I think that was a very good session of Devil Daggers, as well as a very good episode of the Wayne live commentary. I'm actually not sure if I should give this live commentary series a name or not, or if I should just stick with live commentary, but I'll think more about it. But anyway, I think that was the sixth. This present tense is a sixth live commentary. And yeah, let me know. You know, also, I'd love to know what you guys are inspired by as well, or kind of strange moments, or just moments in general that just have stuck in your brain. I'd love to know. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. The date is 5/5/23, and I hope you're having a beautiful time zone wherever you are, whether that be a morning, afternoon, or evening. And yeah, oh, also, this sickness of mine, it shall pass. It shall pass. All right, peace, everybody. Bye-bye.